Welcome to Emax2. My name is Louis Shell. I'm going to Charlotte, a simple backyard wedding. What is in my bag? Since I'm gonna shoot a sample, it's gonna be on the backyard, and I know most of the family. That's gonna make it pretty easy for me to interact with everybody and make my shoot pretty much easier because I kind of know everybody that's gonna be part of that wedding. The big question is, what is in my bag? The first thing I will have in my bag is the Panasonic Lumix G85 with the 12 to 60 lens, 4K video, no AF filter. We all know this is a great camera, even though it makes a little bit of noise when shooting video with it. There's a fan, or maybe the IBs keep on running all the time. It's like a sound like a fan, but the camera is still a great camera. Pretty good Lumix G85. This is what I'm gonna carry with me because I basically wanna be light. I don't wanna be very heavy because the heavier the camera, the more tired you get and the harder it makes the job. This is exactly what I chose to go with the Panasonic Lumix G85 simple backyard wedding happening this Sunday in Charlotte. So leaving tomorrow so I can be participate on the last kind of walk through the wedding, the grooms and the bridesmaid, the last part of they gonna practice, so I can know exactly where things happening when the wedding is going to be happen for real on Sunday. Lumix G85, the first thing on my bag, 12 to 60, pretty good 4K photo mode. Of course, I'm gonna need my charger because battery life is not as excellent, as it should be. So I'm gonna use the Lumix charger, and of course, I'm gonna bring some extra battery with me. Then I'm gonna need sound. I'm gonna need my sound to be on point. My video mic, Rode Video Mic Pro, very old. It's not the new one, but this been there for about 10 years, still going strong. If you can see, I have to tape the cord because it kind of wear a lot. I've been using it, showing that the mic, I've been using it and still be relevant today. Rode Video Mic Pro. Check the description down below and my show note because I'm gonna put all the description on everything that I'm gonna be using for this wedding on the show notes and on the description down below. Since the wedding is happening outside, of course, I'm gonna need a dead cat. So the sound for it to be good, so I don't have to have that noise you heard on the sound when you don't have a dead cat, like a tornado is going on. So this is what I'm going to need that dead cat for, since the wedding is going to be outside. This is going to be on top of the microphone, going to be pretty useful in that case. Since we all know recording sounds is important when doing video, and even though I have a mic, I'm not gonna just plug it into the camera and say that I got great sound, because we all know the preamp on all DSLR, no matter brand they are, Canon, Panasonic, Nikon, you name it, all those preamp are no good. This is exactly why you need an external recorder, the H4n Pro. This is what I'm gonna go ahead and tap my mic into to give me quality sound. And remember to do not forget to check my show note, and on the description below I will put all the info of these equipment that I'll be using for this wedding. And of course, I'm gonna take with me the lens pens DSLR Pro because we need to clean our lenses. It's important to have clean lenses, and this will do a great job because sometimes you will, after you shoot your images, you will find they have some kind of dust on them. This will prevent that by cleaning each time before I start my shooting. And another important equipment that I cannot leave behind is, sometimes, people don't know that, is that gray card or white card. to white balance, because each time you shoot, the lighting is kind of different. You're gonna need to white balance your camera on the lighting situation that you in, for the camera to know exactly how to give you better color according to your lighting. And I will be taking that gray card with me so I can white balance just before I start shooting. This right here, it's camera Rainwear. Very, very, very important to me. And let me go ahead and put it on. Since the wedding it's happening outside, I never used that before, but I have it. I said, why not taking it with me? It's called, I don't know if you can see it, camera Rainwear. Remember to check the description down below, and also check my show note. I will put all the info of these equipment that I'm gonna be using. This one is camera Rainwear NG2880CR. Let me show you what that does. Since the wedding is happening outside, you basically put it together this way. I'm not gonna take a bunch of time putting it together, but I'm just gonna, if you've never seen that before, I'm just gonna give you an overview. And this right here gonna go on the hat shoe of the camera. And you basically get a plastic, a hard kind of plastic with it, and this is the front. And you basically put it together this way and put your camera on the bottom of it. If the rain is not a lot, I'm not gonna guarantee that 100% since I haven't used it yet, but just in case the wedding is happening and somewhat it's raining, I can be able to get some shot. If it's not heavy rain, the Rainwear, remember, check the description down below if you're interested in this one. The plastics look pretty sturdy. It doesn't feel like something that is flimsy and that's gonna go, you know, tear up real easy. And look like it can protect some rain. I'm not talking about when it's pouring, but if it's just raining a little bit, and especially on my case, we all know the G85 is dust proof. You can handle a little bit of rain, but with this, that's gonna give me more confidence to go ahead and shoot with it. I'm gonna need a tripod. The one that I'm taking with me is the Alta Pro 26380. I'm taking this with me, not anything particular, but you know, I love the fact that, you know, you got this cushion that to hold them on all three legs, and it's a pretty good tripod. But most likely I probably won't use it, but it'll be with me on that trip tomorrow. And of course, we need a fluid head. The Manfrotto 701 RC2, pretty strong. Most of it made out of metal. I bought this over 10 years ago. It's still kicking. So I trust it to take with me. I'm not gonna take the big Manfrotto that I have because it's a little bit too heavy. I kind of want to go light. This is exactly what I chose this one. I believe it can handle the job. This will be my fluid head for the trip. And what do I have right here? Some extra battery for my mic. Extra battery right here for my camera. And this will be my bag of choice to carry my camera with me. Most of this thing gonna go on my luggage. Like I'm talking about my fluid head, I'm talking about my tripod, and this will be my bag of choice to take the trip with. Put my camera right here, and I have this bag right here. This is the Case Logic. Also, 10 years ago I bought that bag. You know, when I started taking this seriously, I bought that bag and it's still kicking, still loving it. Never bought any other bag to carry my camera with me. This is the Case Logic. I will put the info on the description below. Check them out if you want to purchase any of these items. And last but not least, I will have with me the Monopod. Most likely that's what's gonna do the job. I don't think I'm gonna carry use the tripod at all, but just in case, you know, I need to have a tripod with me, I bring it. But the Manfrotto, this model is basically the 682B. And this, I have this for 9 years. It's still good. Not new, but let me show you how the fit of this one is done. Sometimes I wanted to, you know, or purchase those new type of fit, but on a budget still, and they work because the other one got some kind of movement you can make with them. With this, I don't believe you can, but this is how it looks. Not that sturdy. feel a little bit shaky at time, but however, it get the job done. The Manfrotto, I will carry that with me because that's what I'm gonna be using for most of the wedding. I would love to thank you for watching, and if you need any of this equipment, I will have them, the link on the description below, and also check my show notes. They will be popping up all over that video. And if this video helped you in any way, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. We would love to have you as a subscriber, and as always, I will catch you on the next video.